I'm sure all of you have heard the term coworker music before.
I put it on my good Lord.
And it pretty much describes the type of music one of your coworkers that you have nothing in common with listens to. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like the term coworker music has lost its meaning, and now people use coworker music to describe just horrible sounding music. Some other terms you might have also heard before are burger music and NPC music. Like, all of these terms, bro, can be used interchangeably. Damn, that's a big word. Ooh, shit. Because of how broad of a meaning coworker music has, I can split up coworker music into different levels or tiers, and I feel like having 3 tiers would work pretty good. With that being said, let's talk about the first tier of coworker music. Tier 1 coworker music would probably just consist of just mainstream music. I'm talking artists like Drake, Taylor Swift, The Weeknd, Imagine Dragons, Ed Sheeran. Like, I don't think these artists make bad music, it's just that all of them have a sound that is made to cater towards as many people as possible. Just like most of you watching, Drake has made plenty of appearances in my playlists. Drake was probably my most listened artist from around 2016 to 2020. Like, he was on a generational run during that time, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I don't really mess with his newer drops that much, but you still gotta respect the fact that he has dropped some mainstream classics like Hotline Bling, Passion Fruit, and One Dance. It might be the nostalgia that's getting me to glaze Drake a bit more than I should, but nonetheless, even though I don't listen to him that much anymore, he is still a decent artist that's got perfect songs for putting on Instagram stories and carousel posts. By the way, I thought these types of posts were called slideshows, but they're actually called carousel posts. This is what a carousel looks like, by the way. Anyways, if tier 1 coworker music was a food, it would be chicken nuggets and fries. Some people may think it's bland or mid, but it's not horrible to a point where you physically react in disgust whenever a song from one of the artists is played. For example, I'm not that much of a fan of Taylor Swift or Imagine Dragons, but I wouldn't go as far as saying that their music infuriates me or makes me cringe. Like, if I keep hearing the same Taylor Swift songs playing at the mall, I might let out a little sigh. And if I hear a song from Imagine Dragons play on the radio on the Uber ride home, I'll be like, yup, nice. Some mainstream, millennial, generic music. Actually, it could get me feeling a bit nostalgic too, because back when I was 8-9 years old, Imagine Dragons was hitting, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Overall, tier 1 coworker music is whatever. Let's move on to tier 2, bruh. Tier 2 coworker music consists of some mainstream and some slightly more niche artists, but they do have a unique sound that caters towards a more specific demographic. This would be artists like KSI, Eminem, Doechii, NF, Logic, and Baby No Money. Compared to tier 1, hearing songs from some of these artists make me cringe hard as fuck, especially Doechii and Logic. When Doechii dropped Anxiety, that fuck-ass song was playing everywhere, bro. On my TikTok feed, Instagram, inside of stores at the mall. Like, bro, it's making me act up right now. That's how bad it was, bruh. And there are 3 things in particular that make this song reek of straight booty hole juice, semen, and vomit. Number 1, the song is just ass overall, and the vocals and the Number 2, I'm low-key an anxious person that overthinks a lot of shit. Therefore, when I hear this song, it just reminds me of that fact. And the last and foremost, number 3, the sample used in Anxiety was taken from this song. If you know Ball, you would have recognized the thumbnail instantly. It's Somebody I Used to Know by Gautier. Even though this song is the perfect example of a one-hit wonder, it just throws me back and reminds me of a time where my only worries were Herobrine from Minecraft and Slender Man. And Doechii using that song as the sample is just disrespectful in my opinion, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Now Logic, on the other hand, I actually used to listen to his music quite a bit, but ever since he dropped that 1800 song, his music just didn't hit as hard as it used to. But at the same time, my music taste started to shift from that lyrical spiritual miracle individual type of rap to more of that OG SoundCloud rap type of sound, like Lil Pump, X, and Uzi. The next artist I'm gonna talk about in tier 2 of Coworker music is KSI. I've been watching KSI for a minute. Like, I remember me and my friends dying laughing while watching the old skits KSI used to make. Not only did KSI make skits and commentary videos, but he also made music. He's got some bangers if I'm being real, bruh. Lamborghini, I'm on a Horse, and all the diss tracks he used to make.
These niggas ain't hurting.
But as he became more popular as a YouTuber and an artist, he started to shift to more of a mainstream type of sound, like JJ was. Bro thinks he's on a first name basis with KSI, bro, talking about JJ and shit. JJ was probably trying to get as much streams as humanly possible, and to try get his songs played on the radio, which he did, by the way. I remember hearing a song Holiday on the radio in New Zealand, bruh. Holiday wasn't that bad of a song. I think KSI's vocals were pretty good.
Looking for sun rays, needing them good days. Fly me away, away, you're my holiday. Cool like the ocean.
But the thick of it, y'all already know how that shit went, bruh. These were some of the comments. This song didn't release. This song escaped. Guys, coach is right. If we want to win, it's on us. Aw, song. When it comes to the skill of rapping and wordplay, Eminem is pretty good, but the way he delivers the lyrics, it sounds like he's got a gallon of fucking phlegm in his throat, bruh. As for the rest of these artists, their music and their overall sound just isn't my cup of tea. Tier 2 Coworker music makes me cringe and rage quite a bit, but it doesn't evoke any extreme reactions out of me. Which brings us into tier 3, bruh. You better brace yourself.
I paid for your pussy, but you didn't pay for my dick.
Tier 3 Coworker music can either make you laugh hysterically till you can barely breathe, or it could make you cringe to a point where you're about to start tweaking or throwing up. I'ma talk about 3 particular artists, and it's only right to start off with the face of Coworker music, Dax. Dax is something else, bruh. Looking at his music as a whole, he focuses mostly on fast lyrical and energetic rap while also trying to promote good messages as well. He made songs about fighting and raising awareness for alcoholism, depression, and cyberbullying. Now, if you haven't heard Dax's music before, he may seem like a pretty good artist based off the description I just gave, but the thing with Dax, bruh, his delivery of the lyrics and the music videos he makes is just... And because of this, he pretty much became a massive meme. In one of the clips I just played, there's this creator named Mac Danny, and he's got like hundreds of clips of him reacting to Dax, just laughing hysterically at all of his music videos, bruh. Like, when I first discovered him, I was cracking up so hard, bro. Even though he reacts to Dax the most, he also reacts to several other artists that make Coworker music. And the worst one out of the bunch that I could find, besides Dax, is this guy called Hobo Johnson. And here's a clip of him, bruh.
Or maybe who I'm not. Either way, it's getting bothered and hot. Gross!
Bro, it's so... it's so ass. Shit sounds like a conversation. It's supposed to be slam poetry. Slam that shit in the... What the fuck? Bro, like, the thing about this comment thread that makes it even funnier is that I think he was trying to say garbage, but he misspelt it and he said garage instead, bro. Like, that shit is frying me, bro. The last and probably worst artist I discovered while doing my Coworker music research has got to be Kill Carl.
Very fucking scary hard shit. I mean, heavy fucking stuff that goes wrong. Can't get it.
Oh my... The reason why I decided to save this dude until the very end is because he swears in every single bar. Like, this dude is pushing 40, but his vocabulary is like mine when I was 9 years old and discovered swearing for the first time.
What the fuck? That's what everybody says when they find out I grind.
3 million deaf listeners. Mom's new boyfriend music taste. Coworker music at its roughest. 3 million coworkers. At the end of the day, bruh, I don't think all the artists I've talked about are that terrible, except for Hobo Johnson and Kill Carl. Like, we all got different music tastes, so the songs or artists that I fuck with a lot, the person next to me could think that they are straight buns, and they would probably think that the music I listen to is coworker music. If I started playing 𝐒𝐈𝐍 So Based around a person that only listens to Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter, they would probably think that I'm retarded. And speaking of 𝐒𝐈𝐍 So Based,
she like how I'm rapping, she said that's I'm yes. Next time that bitch, she gon' blow me a kiss. Magician in the kitchen, watch me water whip it. Genie, how a nigga making a wish.